A man was shot dead near the Sungai Jarum police station in Jenjarum on Thursday night. The 39-year-old victim, who had a criminal record of 13 offences, was hit on the head 4 times. He was pronounced dead at the scene by the paramedics. Kuala Langat OCPD Superintendent Ahmad Ridwan Muhammad Noor alias Saleh said a volunteer policeman heard a loud noise near the police station at about 11:30 p.m. He said the policeman saw the victim lying on the ground. Forensic officer located 5 bullet casing near the scene. Police said they are tracking down the suspect and investigating the case for murder.
Okay, now let me introduce you to the definition of the gangsterism. According to the Oxford Dictionary, the term gangster can be described as a member of a group of violent criminals, and gangsterism can be described as the use of tactics associated with gangsters as intimidation or violence in order to achieve something. There are so many reasons why there are so many gangsterism issues in Malaysia. The first factor is individual factors. Teenagers who are experiencing emotional disorders due to stress have egocentric attitudes. Teenagers undergo increased emotional stress, which peaks as a result of psychological and sociological changes. As a result, they act more on feelings rather than mental consciousness. They tend to be more aggressive even while merely dealing with little issues. It allows teenagers to acquire his personal satisfaction, especially when he manages to injure the victim, either verbally or physically, regardless of the effect faced by the victim. The second factor is friends. Peer-to-peer is the most influential person in the life of adolescents, since a peer is someone who is close to a teenager after family members. Teenagers are more comfortable sharing all their problems with their peers, especially family-related issues, emotion, and problems at school. Peers can be negatively impact a teenager's attitude and moral, especially if they are distracted from school and have home problems. Teenager attitudes are formed through such impact. The teenager's attitude will slowly change without regard for his involvement in gangsterism signs.
Gangsterism affects more than just the person performing the act. It also affects others. One of the effects is individual. Because of their involvement in gangsterism, the general public will regard them as a public garbage. This situation will result in students lacking a bright future and a clear direction and goal for their life. Even though the teenager is conscious of their past wrongdoing, it is difficult to restore the trust of the community, making it difficult for teenagers to find work because of their previous record of wrongdoing. Besides, teenagers are not only isolated from the community but also from members of their own family. It is because they can accept the behavior of those who have caused their life to be ruined. The second effect is a family. Gangsterism will produce fewer discipline and trouble students. This makes it easier for students to rebel and ignore their parents' advice and commands. This situation will cause the student to begin to use violence and harass their parents because they think that gangster acts are not bad acts. Furthermore, the public will lose trust in the families of teens participating in gangsterism. In this scenario, the act commit are disgusting and ruin the family image and reputation. Student family members will be criticized, condemned, and considered unfaithful by society, affecting the family relationship. Next, let's talk about ways. There are numerous approaches to reducing and controlling this problem of gangsterism. The first one is quality education. By providing high-quality education to teenagers will keep them from becoming involved in criminal activities. Empowering the youth. Providing teenagers with training, education, and stable work prospects so that they can have hope for a better future. Next, building safe and inclusive communities. To lower the risk factor of gangsterism, society must provide a safe and inclusive environment. Active government involvement. The government must actively participate in reducing gangsterism by applying policies and initiatives that promotes prevention and intervention. Next, public education and awareness. To prevent and combat gangsterism, educational program and public awareness about the dangers and negative consequences of gangsterism are being conducted. The last one is collaboration between institutions. Collaboration among the government, educational institutions, communities, and non-governmental organizations is essential for achieving synergies in reducing gangsterism.
So, from this issue, we need to work together to keep gangsterism from spreading and becoming a virus in our community so that this destructive act do not affect our future generation. You as a parent do not want your child to be a victim of this, right? That's all from us, reporting from Universiti Pendidikan Sultan Idris.